let's talk about gratitude for a moment. It's a word, it's a practice that I had trouble with for a very long time. I didn't get it. And I'm realizing, and I realized that it's not about always literally taking out a notebook and writing, thank you for this, or thank you for that, or I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. It feels often, for me, just pulling myself out of the moment and making something that I was genuinely, a moment that I was genuinely excited about. Maybe excited is too much of a word, but like genuinely in, and pulling myself out of that into an exercise that felt a little bit less genuine. And I know that making that list is really, really helpful, especially if you're feeling down. But usually it's when I'm feeling down that I feel like that exercise is bullshit. Let me just say that. I have trouble when I'm feeling down, feeling that exercise helps me. And so I just want to say that having said this, I feel a lot of gratitude in my life. And I've come to that, after having poo-pooed the gratitude list. And I still don't really do the practice writing down my list of gratitudes. And the way I find gratitude is by giving everything and giving things and people, circumstances, the benefit of the doubt. People, we understand about giving people the benefit of the doubt, but also circumstances. Giving circumstances the benefit of the doubt is like saying, I know this is going somewhere that I'm supposed to be going. And what that does is, instead of slumping down, acting like a victim, or being angry or sad about the situation. And again, sadness, when it's real, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel that, but really looking at it with, what it does is it helps me to look at it with wonder and curiosity, like, where is this taking me? What am I supposed to learn in this? And there's a gratitude in that, because that means that I have been given an opportunity, given a gift, given a moment in time. And I get to do something with that, instead of, just shooing it away as if that's not there for me. And also, other ways of gratitude is really being in that present moment. And it feels cliche to say that. And how does one do that? But, when I think about how things could be this coming fall or winter, and, which way all of the efforts that I put forth in my work can go, or in my relationships can go, that could create a list of worries of the different ways they can go, that may not be how I want it to look, or what do I want to experience. But right now, I know that I feel pretty good right now. I had my morning practice, and I had breakfast with my son and his girlfriend, and I'm in a very comfortable place. The air is on. I know it's hot outside. I'm looking forward to walking Louie, my dog, and I feel good. My digestion's working. I'm breathing, and it just feels good. I'm talking to you right now, and yes, there are things on my plate that I probably need to I definitely need to get to today by a certain time. And the more I focus on, oh my God, how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do that, I get worried. And then I pull back and I say, wait a minute, right now I'm okay, right now I'm doing this, I'm talking to you. I'm sitting here and I feel good and I'm talking to you. And that brings me back into the present moment, and that is gratitude. So it doesn't have to be pulling out the notebook and writing down the list of what I'm grateful for. It's just, knowing and focusing and paying attention to what's working, what's possible, why is this in front of me? Oh, shoot, I double booked, you know, and rather than getting all tied up in knots, just, you know, pay attention to yourself and see which one you have to let go of right now. All of these things, it's like, and that those are choices too, and you get to make a choice. You get to choose. There are, people who have less choices, whether it's because they're so young and something has happened to them, or because they're seriously in a situation where they just truly do not have a choice. And even then, when I think about the stories of people in the Holocaust, and they really didn't have a choice, they still had a choice of experiencing what they wanted to experience, and the question of, how did you get through those horrific times? And you hear the stories, and even they saw that choice, and we don't have it that bad right now. So and in seeing that, in seeing the possibilities, even if you feel like you're trying to do something for the umpteenth time, perhaps this time the thing that you can do different is to see the possibility of success, the possibility of this is going to go well, and because I am going to go at this now, fully present and with full openness and curiosity about the possibilities of how it's going to unfold this way. And it may be the last 10 times that you've tried it. You don't have to, maybe it's possible that you don't even have to change what you did so much as how you came forward, what you exuded. It could be that. It may not be that you have to change anything other than your attitude. And that is the attitude of gratitude. Hopefully that was helpful. I didn't mean to ramble on for this long, but hopefully that was very helpful. I know that I have to think about this quite often because I did struggle for a long time with depression and anxiety and panic attacks and all that. And I know that it's not, even though it seems like a long time ago, it's just one slippery slope away, especially for someone like me who's been there for a long time. And so for me, that practice is very important. And again, I am not one that's ever really taken the notebook out to write down my list of gratitudes. It's really just that practice in shifting the mindset and looking through that different lens. And I'd love to know that you've tried this, and if you try it and you want to share, that would be really awesome. Have a great day.